Hello guys! Recently, the online community was shocked by the news that Jungkook, the youngest member of the BTS group, turned down a great opportunity to perform at the Super Bowl event, one of the most prestigious events in the world of music and sports. According to reports from the New Yorker magazine, Usher, who was the main performer at the event, invited Jungkook to perform a remix version of a song at the event. However, Jungkook was forced to turn down this gold offer due to his schedule colliding with preparations for conscription in South Korea. This news immediately caught the attention of Korean fans and netizens, who regretted the great opportunity missed by the international star. Their reaction showed deep sadness at Jungkook's decision to enlist in the army early. One of the comments that received a lot of attention from the online community was the feeling of disappointment expressed by fans. As a big fan of Jungkook, I'm honestly very sad that he enlisted early. He's at the top of his game, and he can do a lot more. The same sentiment was also expressed by other users, even those who are not fans of K-pop. I'm not even a fan, and I know it's a pity to miss such a big opportunity. It's the Super Bowl we're talking about. Although fans felt lost, Jungkook's decision to serve in the military was something that could not be avoided in South Korea. There, all physically fit men were required to undergo military service for about 2 years. This is part of the country's rules for ensuring defense forces, and many celebrities have to postpone or temporarily stop their careers at the peak of popularity in order to fulfill this obligation. Despite the sadness of fans and the disappointment of netizens, many also understand that Jungkook chose to comply with his country's obligations. With BTS globally renowned and Jungkook recognized as one of the artists with a huge impact in the music industry, the wait for fans during his military years is sure to be long. However, one thing is certain: when Jungkook returns from his military duty, the anticipation for his next performance on the international stage will be greater than ever for many fans. Jungkook's rejection of a chance to appear at the Super Bowl only added to the curiosity and expectation of what he would do after completing his military service. Many argue that Jungkook's return to the entertainment world could be a huge moment, with more opportunities opening up for artists of his class. A netizen commented, "I'm very sad. Can't do anything now that it's gone, but it's a pity he left early." In addition to being disappointed, comments like these reflect an acknowledgement of the situation Jungkook is facing. Conscription is an integral part of South Korean culture, and many major celebrities, including other BTS members such as Jin and J-Hope, have taken similar steps to fulfill their national obligations. Nonetheless, the opportunity to perform on a stage as big as the Super Bowl is recognized as something huge, even by people who are not familiar with K-pop. One of the comments that caught attention was from a user who is not a fan of K-pop, but was very surprised by this news. "I don't even like K-pop, but I clicked on this because I was so shocked. I can't believe they let him lose this opportunity." This kind of comment shows how important an occasion like the Super Bowl is for any artist, especially for a globally recognized Jungkook. The Super Bowl is an event watched by millions of people around the world, and performing at the event is often considered a major achievement for international artists. However, with or without his Super Bowl appearance, Jungkook remains one of the most prominent artists of his generation. His enlistment may have halted his musical activities for a while, but BTS and its members have a strong history of returning to full glory after serving their country. Many fans are confident that when Jungkook returns, he will present even more outstanding works. Fans around the world will now have to wait patiently for Jungkook's return from military service, while keeping high anticipation for possible big projects to come. They knew that even though one opportunity had been missed, there were many more great opportunities in the future that awaited the star. Conscription for celebrities in South Korea is often a moment of reflection for fans and the artists themselves. When an artist like Jungkook chooses to keep his duty to the country, he not only shows his dedication as a citizen, but also his commitment to return with greater force in the entertainment world after completing his duties. Although Jungkook's decision to fulfill his obligations early drew disappointment from some quarters, there was also a lot of support coming from fans and the Korean public. Some fans understood the importance of conscription and praised Jungkook for taking this step amid the peak of his career. One fan said, "He showed maturity by signing up now, even if it meant missing out on an opportunity as big as the Super Bowl. We will look forward to your return with more love and support." This reaction reflects the deep respect of fans for the artist they love. Conscription in South Korea is more than just a personal responsibility. It is a symbol of service to the country. Although for an artist like Jungkook, this comes at great cost, many believe that this sacrifice will actually improve his image as a disciplined and patriotic public figure. Not only Korean fans felt the impact, but also international fans. On social media, hashtags and messages of support for Jungkook flooded platforms such as Twitter and Instagram. Fans from all over the world came together to express their full support and belief that Jungkook will come back stronger. In addition, Jungkook's decision also reflects the same pattern taken by other BTS members. Jin, who first entered the military, is also followed by J-Hope, and it is likely that other members will follow in the near future. For BTS and ARMY, this is a time of waiting, but many believe that this break will actually strengthen the relationship between BTS and their fans. Meanwhile, speculation continues to emerge as to what Jungkook will do after he completes his military service. Many predict that Jungkook's return will be one of the greatest moments in music history, both in South Korea and on the global stage. Given BTS's power and influence, Jungkook's return could mean bigger new projects, perhaps including appearances at grandiose events like the Miss Super Bowl this time around. Time will tell, but what is certain is that fans will not forget Jungkook during his military service. They will continue to wait, full of enthusiasm and support, until the moment he returns and lights up the stage with his unparalleled talent. In the midst of all this, Jungkook has proven that he is not only a star on stage, but also a responsible citizen and willing to carry out his obligations, even if it means sacrificing a huge opportunity in his career. In a broader context, Jungkook's decision to postpone career opportunities in favor of conscription underscores how serious this responsibility is for South Korean men. While many global celebrities may have the freedom to continue pursuing careers without interruption, the situation in South Korea is different because conscription is a mandatory requirement for all eligible men, including the biggest stars like Jungkook. For Jungkook, choosing to follow in the footsteps of other BTS members in carrying out early conscription can be considered a strategic step, so that all members of the group can get back together faster. This decision reflects BTS's collective awareness of returning as one after all members have completed their obligations. ARMY, as a very loyal fan base, understands that this period is a temporary lull in BTS's long journey and will no doubt welcome them back with stronger support. In recent years, BTS has established itself as a global phenomenon with unparalleled achievements, both in terms of music and cultural influence. An appearance at the Super Bowl, for example, would mark a major milestone in their careers on the international stage, and many imagine how historic the moment would be if Jungkook could perform there. However, although the opportunity was missed for a while, it actually increased expectations for his future career.